Hey everybody, Jake here for American Trucks, and today I'm chatting with Matthew about his 2013 GMC Sierra 1500. Matthew, thank you so much for being here with me today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
So for everybody who's watching at home, Matthew is driving a 2013 GMC Sierra 1500 SLE. For wheels, he's running the Ultra Motorsports Butchers in black. These are 20x9s with a negative 12mm offset, making for an aggressive stance. For tires, he's running the General Grabber X3s, and these are 35x12.5 R20s. And then for suspension, he's got the Rough Country 7.5-inch lift kit with the Vertex adjustable coilovers and the Vertex adjustable rear shocks. What made you go with this setup? Was there a specific purpose that you had in mind for the truck? Were you going for a certain look, or what inspired your build?
Originally, I had the truck for hauling, but I don't need to do that anymore, so I wanted to get it geared up for doing some overlanding and some camping, and I wanted to do some off-roading with it, so I went with the 7.5-inch lift kit. I didn't want to get a 4-inch and then regret it, and then wish I would have gotten a bigger one, so I decided to just go big as I can, and I'm pretty happy I did that.
Have you gotten to take it off-road or do any of the overlanding yet, or are you still working on getting down to that?
A couple times. There's a couple off-road parks, so I've been able to get it out and just practice a little bit with it.
How's it performed so far?
Really good. Very happy with it. Very happy. I clear quite a bit with it. Tires are very good.
So again, you're running the Ultra Motorsports Butchers. These are black, and they are 20x9s with a negative 12mm offset, making for an aggressive stance. So you've got a little bit of poke coming out from the fenders. So what do you like about this wheel? What drew you to it initially?
The stability. The width of them, being 35s, they're much wider. Like you said, they do stick out a little bit, so it makes my base a lot wider. I didn't want anything like glam metal. I don't like chrome, I don't like shiny, I don't like glossy. So I wanted something in kind of a matte or flat black, and then just something with a basic, kind of, like you said, aggressive stance, but nothing too flashy.
It's safe to say then you're pretty satisfied with how this looks on the truck?
Yeah, I like the way it looks, and I like the way that it handles. So
for tires, he's running the General Grabber X3s, and these are 35x12.5 R20s. Did you notice the truck feeling sluggish or anything like that once you put them on?
I wouldn't say sluggish, but it takes a little more. I have to push the accelerator a little bit more to get it going. On the highway, it's not a problem. The tread on them is just massive. It's a step down from a straight mud tire. It makes a little noise on the highway, but the kind of traction I get, it's worth it.
How would you compare the ride and handling versus stock? Is it smoother? Is it bumpier?
It took a little getting used to. The tires have a larger surface area on the road, so turning the wheel took a little more effort. But once I got used to it, I really appreciate the bigger tire on the road.
You said you've had these out on the trail a couple of times too. How have they performed in like the mud, the sand, etc.?
I haven't gotten too much in the mud, but because it hasn't been raining too much, but the sand it handles really well. And being in Michigan, they handle really well in the snow also.
Did you notice any error with the speedometer or the odometer? Is it reading like a little higher or anything like that?
It was reading off, but I have a tuner, so I was able to correct that right off the bat.
Did you run the wheels and tires before you had the fender flares on, or was this kind of, I did it all at the same time?
No, I did the fender flares first, and then a while later I did the lift and the wheels at the same time.
Are you noticing a lot of like rocks and dirt and debris and stuff kicking up on the sides of the truck?
No, none at all, actually. When I'm on the road, I don't really notice it, but off-road, it is nice because that with the guards inside, the wheel guards, keep the debris pretty much contained.
I want to jump over and kind of talk about the suspension. So again, this is the Rough Country 7.5-inch lift kit with the Vertex adjustable coilovers and the Vertex adjustable shocks. What made you go with the 7.5-inch lift kit? Because there's so many choices out there for what you can get for these trucks.
I'm retired, so this is kind of a play vehicle for me. I didn't want to get a 4-inch and then regret not getting a bigger one, so I might as well get the biggest I can. I'm glad I did, because the clearance I get and the height I get is amazing.
Did you have any issues with rubbing or clearance issues, like when you're turning the wheels or anything?
No, when they the guys that put it on for me were pretty good about making sure that there was clearance.
It's safe to say then you're satisfied with the way the truck is set up right now?
I'm very happy with it. Very glad I went with it, and very glad I got it done.
Is there anything that you would do differently if you had to do it all over again?
No. I'm happy with the 7.5-inch. Like I said, if I'm going to do it, I might as well go big. So, and I didn't want to get something and then regret not getting bigger. So I just went with the biggest I could, and I'm very happy with it.
What plans do you have for the future? Because I know you said you want to do some overlanding and stuff too.
Well, right now I'm getting the dual battery system set up, so that way when I go off-roading and camping, I'll be able to have refrigeration and cell phone charging and laptops and things like that. So I'm working on the electrical system right now. Along with the electrical system, I'm going to eventually get 2 lithium batteries for the truck bay. And then I've already got 2 lithium batteries in the back. I'm going to have a DC to DC MPPT controller charge all 4 batteries. And then if I want, if I'm off-road, I can plug in a solar panel.
All right, so thank you again for being here. Thank you all for watching. And as a reminder for everyone who's watching, Matthew is driving a 2013 GMC Sierra 1500 SLE. He's running the Ultra Motorsports Butcher wheels in black. These are 20x9s with a negative 12mm offset, making for an aggressive stance. For tires, he's got the General Grabber X3s. These are 35x12.5s. And for suspension, he's got the Rough Country 7.5-inch lift kit with the Vertex adjustable coilovers and the Vertex adjustable rear shocks. So Matthew, thank you once again for being here with me today. Thank you all for watching, and remember, for all things Sierra, be sure to keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.